Have you felt that burning question in your heart for years now, wondering if Johnny Depp would ever step back onto the stage with the Hollywood vampires after all this time away? Well, the answer is here, and it is massive. Johnny Depp is back, and the full Hollywood Vampires 2026 European tour schedule has just been revealed. After almost 3 years, the legendary supergroup is returning to the UK and Europe for an epic summer run packed with arena shows, open-air nights and pure rock energy. Starting August 12th at the O2 Arena in London with Alice Cooper, Joe Perry and Tommy Henriksen right beside him, Johnny Depp is ready to deliver those unforgettable live moments fans have been craving. The band said it themselves: "We are finally coming back, looking forward to incredible crowds, massive energy and more unforgettable nights. This is real, this is happening, and the vampires are rising once more, ready to rock across the continent." The excitement around this tour has been building for months, ever since the official announcement dropped in January 2026, and fans like you and me could not contain the joy because Johnny Depp is stepping back into the spotlight with his brothers in the Hollywood Vampires for a full-scale European run that promises to deliver everything we have missed. The band, which features the unstoppable force of Alice Cooper on vocals and showmanship, Joe Perry tearing it up on guitar, Tommy Henriksen holding down the rhythm, and of course Johnny Depp bringing his soulful guitar playing and raw energy, has always been more than just a supergroup. It is a celebration of rock and roll spirit that refuses to die. After nearly 3 years away from the big stages, the Vampires announced their return with a message straight from the heart: "We are finally coming back to tour the UK and Europe," and the response from fans worldwide has been electric, with ticket sites lighting up the moment press-alls began. This is not just any tour, it is a comeback that feels deeply personal, especially for those of us who have followed Johnny Depp through every chapter of his incredible journey, both on screen and on stage. Remember how the Hollywood Vampires started as a gathering of friends honoring the lost legends of the Sunset Strip and evolved into this powerhouse live act that blends classic rock covers with their own signature tracks. Johnny Depp himself has spoken in interviews about how playing with this band brings him pure joy and lets him connect directly with fans through music in a way that feels authentic and alive. One moment that stands out came during their last major run, when he told Rolling Stone that being on stage with these guys is like therapy. It is where he feels most free, and that same passion is clearly fueling this 2026 schedule, which kicks off strong and only gets bigger as it crosses the channel. Starting on August 12th at the iconic O2 Arena in London, the tour opens with massive energy in one of the world's best venues, a place built for nights that fans talk about for years. From there, the band heads to Cardiff on August 14th at the stunning Cardiff Castle, where the outdoor setting under summer skies will create an atmosphere unlike anything else. Then on August 15th they hit Scarborough Open Air Theatre, a beautiful coastal spot perfect for rock anthems echoing across the water. Glasgow follows on August 17th at the OVO Hydro, an arena known for its incredible sound and passionate Scottish crowds that always show up loud and proud. Manchester gets its turn on August 18th at the OW Arena, another legendary stop that has hosted some of rock's greatest moments, and Birmingham closes the initial UK run on August 19th at the Udalite Arena before they move to Colchester on August 21st at the Castle Summer Series for a historic open-air show that feels magical. Halifax comes next on August 22nd at the Peace Hall, a unique venue with its own special vibe that will make the night unforgettable. Then the tour crosses into Europe with Nuremberg, Germany on August 25th at the Bank Nürnberg Arena, followed by Paris on August 26th at the Adidas Arena, where the French fans are sure to bring incredible passion. Cologne on August 28th at the Lanxess Arena, Hamburg on August 30th at the Barclays Arena, and more dates keep rolling in with recent additions like Pula, Croatia on September 3rd at the historic arena, venue that dates back thousands of years, making it one of the most spectacular stops on any tour. St. Pölten, Austria on September 5th and Prague on September 6th round out some of the newest announcements, with even more cities expected to join as the band builds this epic journey. The official HollywoodVampires.com site lists all these dates with VIP packages available that give fans a chance to get closer to the experience, including meet and greets and exclusive merchandise that true supporters cherish. What makes this tour so special is how it brings together generations of rock lovers. Alice Cooper has been a master of theatrical rock for decades, Joe Perry brings that Aerosmith edge that defined classic radio, and Johnny Depp adds his unique touch with heartfelt performances that show his deep love for the guitar and the songs. In past shows, fans have described moments where Johnny Depp would lose himself in a solo or share the mic with the crowd singing along to favorites like School S Out or Walk This Way, and those memories are exactly what we are getting again in 2026. The band has been rehearsing hard, preparing fresh setlists that mix their hits with deep cuts and tributes to the legends that inspired them, all while keeping things raw and real, no overproduced nonsense, just pure live rock. For fans who have waited patiently through the quiet years, this schedule feels like a reward. Johnny Depp has always poured his heart into music, whether it is with the Hollywood Vampires or his other projects, and seeing him back on stage reminds everyone why he remains one of the most beloved figures in entertainment. His guitar work has grown even stronger over time, with a style that blends bluesy emotion and rock power in a way that connects on a personal level. Those of us who have watched every clip from previous tours know the chemistry between him, Alice, and Joe is undeniable. They feed off each other's energy, and the result is a show that never feels scripted. It feels alive and unpredictable in the best way. Tickets have been moving fast, especially for the UK dates, so checking the official sites early is smart if you want to secure your spot for what promises to be one of the highlights of the summer. This comeback also highlights how music can heal and unite. After challenging times, Johnny Depp has shown incredible strength and resilience, always returning to what he loves most, creating and performing for the people who support him. The Hollywood Vampires embodied that same never-give-up attitude, and their decision to tour Europe again after 3 years away proves they are committed to delivering unforgettable nights. Imagine standing in the crowd as the lights go down and the first chords hit the air, with thousands of voices cheering for the vampires. It is the kind of moment that stays with you forever. The production is expected to be top-notch, with the kind of visuals and sound that only experienced legends like these can pull off, while still keeping the focus on the music and the connection with fans. As we count down the months to August, the anticipation keeps growing, because this is more than a tour, it is a celebration of rock spirit and the power of coming back stronger. Johnny Depp and the band have poured their souls into making this schedule special, hitting both big arenas and beautiful open-air spots that let the summer energy shine through. Whether you are planning to catch multiple dates or just one show, the experience is going to be worth every bit of the wait. The official announcements from the band confirm every detail, with no rumors, just solid confirmed stops across the UK and into Europe, and that honesty makes it even more exciting for real fans who value authenticity. The setlists are already being discussed in fan communities, with hopes for deep tracks from their albums alongside the classics that everyone sings along to, and Johnny Depp has hinted in recent interviews that he is bringing new fire to his performances, ready to give everything on stage. This is the kind of tour that reminds us why live music matters. It is where memories are made, friendships are formed, and the spirit of rock and roll feels eternal. So as the dates get closer, make your plans, get your tickets, and prepare for nights filled with powerful riffs, soaring vocals, and the unmistakable presence of Johnny Depp doing what he does best, sharing his talent with the world. The Vampires are rising, and 2026 is going to be a year we talk about for a long time. The anticipation keeps building as we look deeper into what this 2026 European run really means for fans who have been loyal through every high and low, because Johnny Depp and the Hollywood Vampires are not just touring, they are delivering a full-blown rock revival that connects straight to the soul of what made classic music so powerful in the first place. The chemistry between Alice Cooper, Perry, Tommy Henriksen, and Johnny Depp has always been something special, forged in late-night jam sessions and a shared love for the raw power of live performance, and this time around it feels even more charged after the long break. In a recent interview with Louder Sound, Alice Cooper talked about how the band members stay in touch constantly and how excited they all are to hit the stage again, saying the energy between them is like family, and that family is ready to bring the house down across the UK and Europe. Think about the venues themselves, each one chosen to give fans a unique experience, whether it is the massive scale of the O2 Arena in London, where the lights and sound will hit you like a wave, or the intimate beauty of Cardiff Castle on August 14th, where the historic walls will echo with riffs from School Us Out and Walk This Way. Scarborough Open Air Theatre on August 15th brings that coastal breeze mixing with guitar solos, while the OVO Hydro in Glasgow on August 17th is guaranteed to shake with Scottish passion as crowds sing every word back at the band. Manchester OW Arena on the 18th and Birmingham Utilita Arena on the 19th keep the momentum rolling through arenas that know how to host legends, before heading to Colchester Castle Park on August 21st for an outdoor night under the stars that feels almost cinematic. Halifax Peace Hall on August 22nd adds another layer with its unique architecture, turning the show into something visually stunning and emotionally resonant. Crossing into mainland Europe, the dates hit even harder, with Nuremberg, Germany on August 25th at Bank Nürnberg Arena, where the German rock fans are known for their dedication and loud support. Paris follows on August 26th at the Adidas Arena, a modern venue perfect for the theatrical elements that Alice Cooper brings to every performance. Then Cologne on August 28th at Lanxess Arena and Hamburg on August 30th at Barclays Arena keep the German run strong before more dates open up across the continent. One of the most talked about additions is Pula, Croatia on September 3rd at the ancient arena, a Roman amphitheater that has stood for thousands of years, making the night feel like a historic event where rock meets timeless beauty. St. Pölten, Austria on September 5th and Prague on September 6th bring the tour into Central Europe with venues that are buzzing with excitement already as tickets fly off the shelves. What stands out in every announcement is how the band keeps it real with fans through their official site HollywoodVampires.com, where they share direct messages and updates without any hype, just honest excitement about reconnecting live. Johnny Depp has always been open about his passion for music in interviews like the one with Rolling Stone, where he described playing guitar as his escape and his way of expressing what words sometimes cannot, and that honesty shines through in every note he plays with the Vampires. The setlist is expected to blend favorites from their albums like the self-titled debut and Ride with covers of legends such as Jimmy Page, Aerosmith classics and Alice Cooper anthems, all delivered with the kind of live fire that only comes from musicians who truly love what they do. Fans who saw previous tours remember how Johnny Depp would step forward during solos, his fingers flying across the fretboard with emotion that makes you feel every bend and every sustain, and those moments are coming back stronger than ever. This tour also celebrates the spirit of rock and roll as a community where people from all walks of life come together under one roof to forget the outside world for a few hours and just feel the music. Alice Cooper has built his career on giving fans theatrical, unforgettable shows. Joe Perry brings that effortless cool and technical brilliance from decades with Aerosmith. Tommy Henriksen holds everything together with steady grooves, and Johnny Depp adds his heartfelt, expressive style that comes from years of dedication to the instrument, even while balancing his other creative work. Together they create something bigger than any one person, a supergroup that honors the past while staying fresh and relevant today. In fan forums and social media, the buzz is constant, with people sharing stories of how Johnny Depp music has helped them through tough times, or how seeing the band live changed their perspective on perseverance and passion. As the summer approaches, the practical side matters too, with VIP packages on the official site offering early entry, soundcheck access, and even meet and greet opportunities that let dedicated supporters get closer to the experience they have dreamed about. General tickets are available through Ticketmaster and local promoters, with many dates already seeing strong demand, especially the UK openers, so planning ahead is key for anyone wanting to be part of this moment. The production is shaping up to be impressive, with lighting and effects that enhance the music without overwhelming it, keeping the focus where it belongs, on the performances and the connection between band and audience. Johnny Depp himself has mentioned in past conversations how live music gives him a direct line to fans, a pure exchange of energy that studios cannot replicate, and this tour is all about that exchange, happening night after night across beautiful cities. Beyond the dates, the deeper value lies in what this represents for Johnny Depp as an artist who has always worn his heart on his sleeve through music. His journey has inspired millions to stay true to themselves even when facing challenges, and seeing him back on stage with the Vampires feels like a victory lap for authenticity in an industry that sometimes forgets its roots. The band formed to honor fallen rock heroes like Jim Morrison and Harry Nilsson, but has grown into its own living legend, proving that friendship, creativity, and great songs can outlast any storm. Every rehearsal, every soundcheck, and every show on this schedule carries that legacy forward with new energy and new memories waiting to be made. Imagine the opening night at the O2, the lights dimming, the crowd roaring, and the first powerful chords cutting through the air as Alice steps out with that signature presence, Joe laying down riffs, Johnny Depp locked in with his guitar, and Tommy driving the rhythm. It is the kind of scene that gives chills just thinking about it. Then as the tour moves through coastal theaters, ancient arenas, and modern halls, each stop brings its own flavor, from the misty UK evenings to the warm European summer nights, making the whole journey an adventure worth experiencing. For those who cannot catch every date, the memories from one incredible show will carry the spirit far beyond the final encore. The Hollywood Vampires have always been about celebration, and this 2026 run is the biggest celebration yet, a reminder that rock and roll is alive and well when legends like these unite. The fan response has been overwhelming, with press halls breaking records in some cities and social media filled with countdowns, travel plans, and shared excitement that brings people together even before the first ticket is scanned. This is the power of music at its best, creating bonds and lifting spirits in ways nothing else can, and Johnny Depp, along with his bandmates, understands that deeply, which is why they keep coming back to the stage. As more details emerge about set times, support acts, and special moments, the excitement only grows, because this is not just another tour, it is a chapter in rock history being written right now, with fans like you and me as part of the story. The official announcements stay consistent across Jambi's Loudersound and the band's own channels, confirming every date and every edition with transparency that builds real trust. Looking ahead to August and September, the calendar is packed with potential highlights. Whether it is singing along in a packed arena or dancing under open skies, the experiences will vary, but the heart will be the same: pure rock joy delivered by masters of the craft. Johnny Depp guitar playing has evolved with more depth and feeling over the years, influenced by blues legends and his own explorations, yet it always serves the song and the moment, which is what makes his live work so captivating. Paired with the rest of the lineup, it creates a balance of showmanship, skill and soul that few bands can match. For longtime supporters, this comeback feels personal, like a thank you for the years of loyalty, and for new fans it is an invitation to discover what the Vampires are all about. The tour also shines a light on the importance of live music in our lives, especially after periods of distance. It brings people together, celebrates talent and creates shared memories that last a lifetime. Every city on the schedule has its own story waiting to unfold, from the energy of London to the history of Pula, and each one will add a unique page to this European adventure. As we get closer, the band will likely share more teasers, rehearsals, clips and messages that keep the fire burning and the community engaged. This is the kind of tour that true fans live for, planning trips, connecting with others online and counting down the days until the Vampires take the stage once more. Johnny Depp and the Hollywood Vampires are ready to deliver, and 2026 is shaping up to be unforgettable for everyone involved. The spirit is rising, the dates are set and the music is calling. The spirit is rising, the dates are set and the music is calling. Fans across the globe are already mapping out their journeys, booking flights, hotels and train rides just to be part of this historic Hollywood Vampires return, because when Johnny Depp steps on stage with Alice Cooper, Perry and Tommy Henriksen, something truly magical happens that cannot be replicated anywhere else. The bond these musicians share runs deep, rooted in years of friendship, respect and a mutual love for the kind of rock that hits you in the chest and refuses to let go. Johnny Depp has often shared in interviews how the guitar became his constant companion through life, providing an outlet for emotions that words alone sometimes fail to capture, and this tour feels like the perfect platform for him to pour that passion out night after night for the fans who have stood by him. Imagine arriving early at the O2 Arena in London on that opening night of August 12th, feeling the buzz in the air as thousands gather, united by their excitement for what is about to unfold. The lights dim and the first notes ring out, sending waves of pure energy through the crowd. Alice Cooper commands the stage with his legendary presence, turning every performance into a theatrical event, while Perry delivers those signature riffs that have defined generations of rock music. Tommy Henriksen keeps the foundation solid and powerful, and Johnny Depp weaves in his expressive guitar work that carries so much heart and soul it connects on a deeply personal level. The setlist is shaping up to be a dream for longtime supporters, mixing powerful originals from the Hollywood Vampires albums with beloved covers that pay tribute to the rock legends who came before them. Think soaring versions of School's Out Heroes and Walk This Way, blended with deeper cuts that showcase the band's versatility and fire. Fans who attended previous tours still talk about those electric moments when Johnny Depp would take the spotlight during a solo, his fingers dancing across the strings with a blend of blues influence and raw rock power that makes the entire venue feel alive and united in the music. This time around, after nearly 3 years away, the rehearsals have been intense and focused, with the band determined to bring an even higher level of performance that honors the wait fans have endured. Moving from the UK into Europe, the tour transforms into a true continental adventure, with stops like Nuremberg on August 25th, where the Bank Nuremberg Arena will pulse with German precision and enthusiasm, followed by Paris on August 26th at the Adidas Arena, a city that has always embraced rock with open arms and passionate crowds. Cologne and Hamburg in Germany add more high-energy arena nights, while the addition of Pula, Croatia on September 3rd stands out as something truly special. Performing inside that ancient Roman amphitheater under the stars creates an atmosphere that feels almost otherworldly as history and modern rock collide in the best possible way. Then St. Pölten, Austria on September 5th and Prague on September 6th bring the tour through beautiful Central European cities, each with its own unique charm and fan bases ready to welcome the Vampires with open arms and loud cheers. Every venue on this schedule has been carefully selected to give different experiences, from massive indoor spectacles to stunning outdoor settings that let the summer air mix with the sound of guitars and vocals. What truly sets this tour apart is the authenticity that Johnny Depp and the entire band bring to every single show. They are not there to go through the motions, they are there to connect, share and celebrate the music that has shaped their lives and the lives of millions of fans worldwide. In one candid conversation with a music outlet, Johnny Depp spoke about how being on stage with the Hollywood vampires allows him to express freedom and joy in a way that feels completely genuine, and that same spirit is what makes this 2026 run so anticipated. The fan community has exploded with activity, people sharing playlists of expected songs, trading stories about past concerts, and planning group trips that turn the tour into something bigger than just attending a show. It becomes a shared adventure full of laughter, memories, and unbreakable bonds formed through a common love for these artists. For those who have followed Johnny Depp's musical path from his early days through various projects, this return feels like coming home to a familiar yet exciting place where talent and heart take center stage. The production elements are expected to enhance the experience without ever overshadowing the music. Thoughtful lighting that catches every movement on stage, crystal clear sound systems that make every note and every lyric hit perfectly, and a stage setup that allows the band members to move freely and interact with each other and the audience in real time. Alice Cooper brings his showmanship that has thrilled generations. Joe Perry adds that cool, effortless mastery on guitar. Tommy Henriksen drives the rhythm section with precision and power, and Johnny Depp contributes his emotional depth and technical skill, creating a perfect balance that keeps crowds engaged from the first song to the final encore. Many fans are already speculating about possible surprises, special guests, or extended jams that could make certain nights truly one of a kind, because with musicians of this caliber, anything can happen when the chemistry is right and the energy is high. This is the kind of tour that reminds everyone why live music remains so essential. It creates spaces where people can lose themselves in the moment, forget daily stresses, and simply feel part of something larger and more powerful. As the weeks count down toward August, the excitement in fan groups and on social platforms continues to grow, with countdown posts, travel diaries, and endless discussions about what the setlist might include and how it will feel to finally see Johnny Depp back where he belongs, delivering those unforgettable performances. The official HollywoodVampires.com site serves as the hub for all accurate information, VIP options, ticket links, and direct messages from the band that keep supporters feeling connected and valued rather than just another face in the crowd. VIP packages offer incredible perks like early access to the venue's soundcheck views and exclusive merchandise designed specifically for this tour, items that true fans will treasure for years as mementos of this special comeback. General admission tickets are selling steadily across all dates, so securing spots early makes sense, especially for the more intimate or historic venues that have limited capacities. This European run also highlights the enduring power of friendship in music. The Hollywood Vampires originally came together to honor lost rock icons, but over time they have built something lasting and meaningful that stands on its own as a beacon of creativity and resilience. Johnny Depp's involvement has added a fresh dimension to the band. His dedication to learning and growing as a musician shows in every performance, and his presence brings an extra layer of emotion that resonates with audiences who appreciate artists who stay true to themselves. Stories from previous tours describe moments where the band would extend songs improvised together or invite the crowd to sing along, creating interactions that feel spontaneous and deeply personal rather than rehearsed or distant. Those kinds of nights are exactly what lies ahead in 2026 as the Vampires take their show across different countries and cultures, proving that great rock music transcends borders and languages, touching hearts everywhere it goes. Beyond the performances, the tour carries a deeper message about perseverance and the joy of returning to what you love after time away. Johnny Depp has faced challenges with grace and strength, always channeling his energy into creative outlets like music, and this schedule represents a beautiful chapter in that ongoing journey. Fans often share how his work has inspired them to pursue their own passions, stay resilient, and find solace in art, and now they get to witness that inspiration live once again. The UK portion builds an incredible foundation with stops in legendary arenas and scenic outdoor spots like Scarborough Open Air Theatre, where the sea air and guitar riffs will mix perfectly, or Cardiff Castle with its historic grandeur providing a backdrop worthy of the music. Then the European leg expands the adventure, allowing fans from different nations to experience the same powerful shows in settings that range from modern arenas to ancient amphitheaters, each adding its own flavor to the overall story. Every detail from the soundchecks to the encores is being prepared with care because the band understands the trust fans have placed in them after the long wait, and they are committed to delivering nights that exceed expectations. Discussions in online communities highlight how this tour feels timely and necessary in a world that sometimes moves too fast, offering instead a chance to slow down, gather with like-minded people, and immerse in the raw power of live rock and roll. Johnny Depp guitar tones have been described by those close to the band as rich and expressive, carrying influences from classic blues players while still sounding distinctly his own, and paired with the rest of the lineup, it creates layers of sound that fill venues completely and leave audiences buzzing long after the last note fades. Support acts for the UK dates including the Jesus and Mary Chain and the Damned add even more depth to the evenings, giving fans multiple layers of great music to enjoy before the headliners take the stage. As more updates come in from the band through their official channels, the sense of building momentum grows stronger with teasers about setlist possibilities, rehearsal insights and messages of gratitude toward the fans who make these tours possible. This is not just entertainment, it is a cultural moment, a celebration of artistry, friendship and the kind of music that has the power to heal, uplift and unite people from all backgrounds. Whether you're attending one show or trying to catch several across the route, the experiences will stay with you, creating stories to tell for years to come about the night you saw Johnny Depp and the Hollywood vampires deliver pure rock magic under European skies. The anticipation is real, the dates are locked in and the entire music world is watching to see how this supergroup once again proves why they remain so special and beloved. From the opening chords in London to the final bows in Prague, this tour promises to be a journey filled with passion, power and unforgettable connections that remind us all why we fell in love with music in the first place. Johnny Depp continues to show the world his dedication to his craft and his appreciation for the supporters who have been there through it all, making this 2026 European adventure one for the history books and one that every true fan will cherish deeply. The vampires are back stronger and more ready than ever to give everything they have on stage night after night, and the energy they bring is sure to inspire new generations while rewarding those who have waited patiently for this moment. So as summer approaches, get your plans together, connect with fellow fans and prepare your voice for singing along, because these nights are going to be legendary in every sense of the word, filled with riffs, laughs, tears of joy and the unmistakable feeling of being part of something truly alive and eternal in the world of rock and roll. The music is calling and fans everywhere are answering by clearing their calendars and saving every penny for tickets, because this 2026 European tour with Johnny Depp and the Hollywood vampires represents more than just concerts. It stands as a powerful return to live rock excellence after years of waiting. The chemistry that makes this band so special comes from years of shared history and respect among Alice Cooper, Perry, Tommy Henriksen and Johnny Depp, each bringing their own legendary touch to create nights filled with unstoppable energy and pure musical passion. Johnny Depp has poured his heart into his guitar work for this run, practicing diligently and drawing from his deep love of blues and classic rock to deliver performances that feel both powerful and intimately personal, connecting with audiences on a level few artists can achieve. Picture yourself in the crowd at the O2 Arena as the lights drop and the opening riff explodes into the air, with Alice Cooper owning the stage like the rock icon he is, Perry laying down those timeless guitar lines that have influenced countless musicians, Tommy Henriksen locking in the groove and Johnny Depp adding layers of emotional solos that make every song feel fresh and alive again. The setlist possibilities have fans buzzing with excitement, blending high-energy tracks from the Hollywood Vampires albums with classic covers that honor the roots of rock and roll, everything from Alice Cooper anthems to Aerosmith-inspired riffs and tributes that showcase the band's collective experience and talent. Support acts like the Jesus and Mary Chain and the Damned in the UK add even more incredible music to the evenings, giving fans a full night of rock excellence before the vampires take over and turn the venue into a celebration of everything that makes live shows unforgettable. As the tour moves from the UK into Europe, each stop brings its own special atmosphere, whether it is the electric vibe of Nuremberg on August 25th, where German fans will sing every word back, or the romantic energy of Paris on August 26th at the Adidas Arena, a city that has welcomed rock legends for decades. Cologne on August 28th and Hamburg on August 30th keep the momentum strong in Germany before the tour heads to even more exciting locations, including the breathtaking Ancient Arena in Pula, Croatia on September 3rd, where performing under the stars in a venue thousands of years old creates a magical blend of history and modern rock power. St. Pölten, Austria on September 5th and Prague on September 6th continue the journey through beautiful cities with passionate crowds ready to embrace the band and make each night feel unique and unforgettable. What keeps fans so loyal is the honesty and dedication the band shows in every update shared directly on HollywoodVampires.com, where they post real messages about their excitement and appreciation without any artificial hype, just genuine anticipation for reconnecting with supporters who have waited patiently. Johnny Depp has spoken in multiple interviews about how music has always been his sanctuary, a place where he can express himself freely and fully, and this tour allows him to share that freedom with thousands of fans who understand and celebrate his artistic journey. The production team is working hard to create an experience that highlights the music first, with clear, powerful sound lighting that enhances the performances and a stage design that lets the musicians move naturally and interact, creating those spontaneous moments that make live shows so special and different from anything recorded. Fan communities online are thriving with people from all over the world sharing their travel stories, ticket wins, and predictions about what surprises might happen during the sets, because with musicians of this caliber, every night holds the potential for something extraordinary, whether it is an extended jam session or a heartfelt dedication that touches the heart. This comeback after nearly 3 years feels especially meaningful as it shows the enduring strength of true artistry and friendship in an industry that often changes rapidly, yet the Hollywood vampires remain committed to delivering real rock and roll that stands the test of time. For many supporters, Johnny Depp's presence on stage represents resilience, creativity, and a refusal to let challenges define one's path. His growth as a musician shines through in every performance, and his connection with bandmates brings out the best in everyone involved. The VIP packages available through the official site offer incredible opportunities for dedicated fans, including early entry, soundcheck access, meet and greet moments, and exclusive items that become treasured keepsakes from this special era of the band's history. General tickets continue to move quickly across all dates, making it wise to check availability soon and secure your spot for what many are calling one of the must-see tours of the year. Beyond the individual shows, the entire route tells a story of adventure and celebration as the band travels from iconic UK venues like the OW Arena in Manchester and the OVO Hydro in Glasgow to stunning European locations that mix modern facilities with historic charm, creating a perfect backdrop for powerful music. Each city on the schedule adds its own flavor to the experience, from the coastal breeze at Scarborough Open Air Theatre to the grand setting of Cardiff Castle and the timeless beauty of Pula, making the whole tour feel like a grand musical pilgrimage for those who can follow along. The band has emphasized in their announcements how much they value the fans who make these tours possible, and their commitment shows in the careful planning of dates, venues, and overall production that aims to give everyone in attendance a night they will remember for years to come. Stories from previous Hollywood vampires performances highlight the electric atmosphere where crowds become part of the show, singing along, shouting for encores, and losing themselves in the music, creating a sense of unity that transcends age, background, or nationality. Johnny Depp guitar playing has matured beautifully over time, incorporating more nuanced phrasing and emotional depth while still rocking hard when the song calls for it, and his stage presence remains warm and engaging, drawing people in with authenticity rather than showy antics. Paired with Alice Cooper's masterful command of the audience, Joe Perry legendary riffs, and Tommy Henriksen's solid rhythm, the band delivers a complete package that satisfies both longtime rock enthusiasts and newer fans discovering the supergroup for the first time. As summer 2026 approaches, the countdown in fan groups grows more intense, with people planning group meetups, sharing playlists of possible songs, and discussing the best ways to capture the memories without missing a single moment of the live experience. This tour also serves as a beautiful reminder of why live music matters so much in our lives. It brings people together, creates shared joy, and offers an escape into a world where the only thing that matters is the power of the performance and the connection it fosters. The Hollywood vampires embody the spirit of rock and roll at its finest, a celebration of friendship, talent, and the kind of songs that become soundtracks to our lives, and seeing them back on the road feels like a victory for everyone who believes in the healing and uplifting power of great music. Updates from the official channels continue to build excitement, with new details about set times, merchandise, and possible additional dates, keeping the momentum strong and the community engaged right up until the first show kicks off in London. For those unable to attend every date, the memories from even one incredible night will carry the energy forward, inspiring stories, videos, and conversations that keep the spirit alive long after the final encore. Johnny Depp continues to inspire millions through his dedication to both his craft and his fans, always approaching music with sincerity and respect, and this European run allows him to express that passion on a grand scale across multiple countries and cultures. The venues themselves tell part of the story, with places like the Peace Hall in Halifax offering a unique architectural beauty, Colchester Castle providing historic grandeur, and the Lanxess Arena in Cologne delivering modern arena excitement, each one perfectly suited to host a band of this caliber. As more fans secure their tickets and begin making travel arrangements, the sense of building anticipation becomes almost tangible, a shared excitement that unites strangers through a common love for these artists and their music. The band members have all expressed in various interviews how much they look forward to these live moments where the energy from the crowd fuels their performances, creating a beautiful cycle of give and take that makes every show feel fresh and meaningful. This is the kind of tour that true music lovers dream about, packed with high points, emotional depth, and enough variety to keep things interesting from start to finish. Whether you are there for the big anthems, the intimate guitar moments, or the overall spectacle, the Hollywood Vampires 2026 schedule promises to deliver on every level and then some. The official announcements have remained consistent and transparent across all major music sites, confirming dates, adding new stops, and encouraging fans to get their tickets through trusted channels, which builds confidence and excitement in equal measure. As the days get closer, many supporters are already imagining that first powerful chord ringing out and the rush of emotion that comes with finally seeing Johnny Depp back on stage doing what he loves most, sharing his talent with the world. The vampires are rising once again, and this time the journey across the UK and Europe is set to create memories that will last a lifetime for everyone fortunate enough to be part of it. The music, the passion, and the connection are all waiting just a few months away, and the entire rock community is ready to embrace this unforgettable chapter in the band's ongoing legacy. So what are you waiting for? Johnny Depp and the Hollywood Vampires are back in this 2026 European tour as the real deal. Grab your tickets right now before they sell out, because these nights are going to be legendary. Head straight to HollywoodVampires.com or Ticketmaster and secure your spot for the UK and Europe dates starting August 12th at the O2 Arena in London. Whether you choose general admission or VIP with soundcheck and meet and greet options, do not miss your chance to see Johnny Depp live on stage with Alice Cooper, Perry and Tommy Henriksen, delivering pure rock energy. This is the comeback we have all been dreaming about. Book your tickets today, make your plans, and get ready to experience the magic when the vampires rise again in 2026. See you in the crowd.